Hey guys, and welcome back to another True Crime Tuesday. My name's Amber and I upload beauty and true crime content. If they're the type of videos that you like to watch, then why not hit that subscribe button and come along and join our little family? And if you feel like it, why not head on over to Instagram and check out all of my latest makeup looks. Now, I'd just like to mention before I get into any of my true crime cases that I do not mean any disrespect to anyone mentioned in this video. It does contain adult references, so if that makes you feel uncomfortable, that is completely fine. Just click off this video and there are plenty of other ones over on my channel that will be more suited to you. And now we can get into today's case. So today's case is about the murder of Arlis Perry. So Arlis Perry was a 19-year-old American newlywed who was murdered inside a Stanford Memorial Church within the grounds of Stanford University in California on October 12th of 1974. This case was actually a cold case for a hell of a long time, and it wasn't solved until 2018. It's just interesting that the person that was responsible for the murder, they had in their midst the whole time, but he got away with it for so many years. On February 22nd of 1955, Arlis K. Demikia was born. She grew up in Bismarck in North Dakota, where she and Bruce D. Perry were high school sweethearts. In August 1974, 6 weeks before her death, the couple married and Arlis moved to Stanford University campus with her husband, who was a sophomore pre-med student. At the time of her murder, Arlis had actually been working as a receptionist at a local law firm. So around 11:30 p.m. on the night of October 12th of 1974, Arlis and her husband actually got into an argument about their car's tyre pressure. Arlis then told her husband that she wanted to pray alone inside the Stanford Memorial Church, so he dropped her off and they parted ways. Bruce, however, became very concerned when his wife had not returned home by 3 a.m. He called the Stanford police to report her missing. However, officers from the Santa Clara County Sheriff's Office went to the church and reported all the outer doors were locked. Campus security guard Stephen Crawford, a former Stanford police officer, claimed to have found Arlis's body around 5:45 a.m. on October 13th in the church's east transept near the altar. Arlis was face up. She had her hands folded across her chest and there was an ice pick sticking out of her head. It was through the back of her head and the handle had actually broken off and was missing. There were also signs of strangulation. Police also noted that she was naked from the waist down. A 3-foot-long altar candle was inserted into her private region and another was placed between her breasts. Her jeans had been arranged across her legs in a diamond pattern and police suspected a ritual, possible satanic element. Stephen had told police that he had locked up the church a little after midnight after noticing no apparent activity inside. He also claimed, which was later found to be false, to have rechecked the doors at around 2 a.m. and found they were still locked. When Stephen visited the church at 5:45 a.m. to open it for the day, he said he found the west side door open and that it had been forced from the inside. Investigators did find semen on a kneeling pillow near Arlis's body. They also found a partial palm print on one of the candles. Neither the semen nor the print matched Bruce Perry nor Stephen. The Santa Clara County Sheriff's Office also ruled out any links between the murder and 3 previous killings in the area dating back to February 1973. Arlis's husband was an initial suspect, but he was then ruled out. There were at least 7 people who were in the Stanford Memorial Church during the night of October 12th and the morning of October 13th. Among them were Arlis and Stephen. 4 other people were identified, a 7th was not. A passerby noted this young man was about to enter the church around midnight. He had sandy coloured hair and was not wearing a watch. He was of medium build and stood about 5'10". The case remained open but active for many years and was never officially closed nor treated as a cold case, according to the Santa Clara County's Sheriff's Office. So DNA was found on Arlis's clothing and that was retested in 2016. Obviously over the years DNA testing has got a lot better, the capabilities have increased, so they thought they would retest it. They also did other investigative work which firmly led them to implicate Stephen, the security guard. A more advanced DNA test confirmed that the DNA most recently tested came from semen found on Levi blue jeans Arlis had worn to the church and that were removed and draped on her body body when she was found. By 2018, cold case investigators knew for sure it was the man who had originally found her that was responsible, and it was long-time suspect Stephen Blake Crawford, the security guard. Conclusive DNA evidence in hand, they closed in to arrest Stephen, and on June 28th, the police arrived at his residence with a search warrant, and Stephen decided that he was going to lock his door, and he actually committed suicide with a pistol before he could be arrested. Coward. Absolute coward. Right guys, thoughts on this case. I think this case is absolutely awful. This poor woman had gone to church to pray to clear her head after an argument with a partner, only to be murdered by a security guard and who was previously a police officer. Like, someone that you know, they're there to protect you sort of thing. And then for him to go on to commit suicide is just pure cowardice. You know, he'd lived his life all of those years, over 40 years free, and then decided he was going to commit suicide because they got him. I mean, face up to what you've done, mate. Like, nah. Absolutely shocking. Anyway guys, I would love to know your thoughts and feelings on this case. Let me know that down below, and I shall see you in the next one. Mwah. Thanks so much for watching.